Hello, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Glassman's World. I'm Dan the Glassman and I am back. So, it is day 24 and day 25 of a very delayed 30-day giveaway. So we're now on, I don't know, day 40 something or whatever, but we had a 1 week delay because I done messed up, said some things that we're not allowed to say because of the recent censorship that we're living through these days. So I have to censor myself and be careful on the things that I say. So we're just going to keep this to glass. And hello, Madame Star. Thank you so much. So yeah, the fire is on and we're about to get started here. So I figured we do a quick live demonstration, like always. Allow some people to get back in here, and then close to about 10 o'clock, something like that, is probably when we'll do the start doing the giveaways for day 24 and then also for day 25. So I got kicked off on day 24 while we were live here. My day 23 video, and it might have been day 22 and day 23, but that video got completely removed because of the topics that I had discussed. And apparently I had shared some medical misinformation. So I can't misinform you guys any longer, apparently. So we'll just continue doing what I do here, which is what I know, and which is blowing glass. So what are you working on, crafting? What are you making tonight? And excuse me, I do have a really bad runny nose. We have a new camera angle here. I can actually bring you into a different camera angle. It's a little bit interesting. It's basically in my lap. So then it's like the lap cam. So, and I did, well, I wanted to take photos of those, but I'm not going to be able to now, so it is what it is, whatever. Let's see if I can just fit all these in here. So I made a whole bunch of GardunoGlass tips. I don't know if you guys know about the tips. A lot of people use cardboard filters or crutches or little tips for rolling. But these are all the GardunoGlass tips. They're smaller on one side, a little bit tapered on one side, and then a little bit bigger on the other. And some of these I'm like, I might have to make a few of these a little bit smaller here. That one definitely. That one's good. That one is oh, there we go. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. That one's iffy. Okay, cool. So basically I make the hole smaller on one end. Oops, I just dropped one. So I make the hole smaller on one end, and then it's just pretty much wide open, on the other end there. So it's a full open tube on one end, and then a tapered end on the other. So then when you roll, you can butt up all of the glass to that one end there. I just dropped one, dang it. Dang it, Bobby. How am I supposed to find that? Lost in the abyss. So I do those for $3 or 2 for $5. So what's going on, Scooby-Roo? Welcome back, welcome back. Oh my gosh, I actually found it. So, yeah, it's been a pretty nice vacation, little getaway. Got to enjoy some nights where I could just go to bed at regular time, not have to worry about staying up late past my bedtime. So I've been pretty busy lately. Been working on a whole bunch of these here. Which are the all the colors of the rainbow right there. I was gonna actually set them up to where they were gonna be all side by side like a rainbow. Like that'd be kind of cool. I was gonna try to turn them in some sort of way to where then they'd be like twisted like this. Cool. I think they're all gonna fit. It's like playing a game of Pente or something like that. I'll move them over, move them, move them. Cool. I think they just barely fit too. Try to get a good photo of these later. So I don't know what I'm gonna make today. We've got quite a few giveaway pieces and we only got a few days left. So I don't know if there's anything in here or actually anything that's not in here that you guys may want to try to win that we could try to make for tonight. But there's some mushrooms. I didn't replace all of the jellyfish, so I probably should make a couple more jellyfish actually. But let me pan over here. So minus the jellyfish, this is where we're at. And like I said, those jellyfish weren't really all a part of the giveaway. They were all going to go into the inventory. But you can see we got the balloons still. We got some of the basic little mushrooms here. We got the alien carb cap. We got that flower there. Still the flower with the blue top. We have the amber, the honey drop now. There's a honey drop in there. And then this kind of tornado looking piece here. That one's kind of interesting. Uh, uh, and then we do have this one jellyfish, the one that got turned back in and replaced with the different one. We got some of those spirals. We got a spinning top still. We have an original water drop, the drop of water. So we got all those pieces there. And of course, any of these can also be a part of it as well. But as you can see, we're lining these up to where now it'll be the color of the rainbow all side by side. Just so I can take a photo of them. I think that'll be pretty cool. And post this up on like Instagram, Facebook. There's going to be enough room. I might make some white ones to put at the very end here, because at the end of the rainbow there's always that white light. Gotta remember, the rainbow is all about the white light. So we got enough room for some white as well. I see you wants the white flower, huh? So Halloween was really awesome. We had a good time. Our son dressed up as Superman, so that means I had to find something to go with him, and I ended up finding Batman. So I don't know if you guys all got to see that video of me where I said I was back and I was dressed up as Batman there. And yeah, I know some don't celebrate Halloween at all. I go back and forth with it because I understand. Yeah, it's you can make it fun, but then it can get pretty demonic, you know. Oh yes, and we were gonna swap the red and white one over here for the blue and white one. Yes, and so if anyone chooses another blue and white one, um, then I'll just make another one. But this one's yours here, and yeah. Oh, you like the voice, huh? Thank you. I try. I have a lot of fun voice acting. I think it's a lot of fun. You know, with my first child, I used to read a lot of the Winnie the Pooh series, and I would try to do all the different voices. And I don't know, it makes it funner, I guess, to do it like that. I've always thought it'd be cool to get paid to do voice acting, be a voiceover, doing like cartoons or something like that. That'd be really fun. But I'm sure I need to work on a lot of it too. But yeah, that was a lot of fun being Batman. My daughter thought I was crazy because everywhere we went, as soon as the mask went on, the voice came out. And when I'm not wearing the mask, I can't do the voice. It's weird. It's like it brings it out of me. All right, let's heat up this oil lamp so we can warm up the room here. Oh, get myself nice and toasted. Let me get some more oil here. So, how was your Halloween? What did you end up doing? You know, we ended up with Halloween being on Thursday. It was like we had a whole weekend prior to it. So it was like Halloween week for us. Starting on Friday, I think, there was a trunk or treat. Saturday, there was a trunk or treat. Sunday, there was one. But we ended up not going to that one. I don't think there was any on Monday or none that we were wanting to go to. Tuesday was the one that we always go to, and that one was a lot of fun. The community one. Um, they had a haunted house. My daughter went in the haunted house for the first time. That was cool. Um, they had a lot of games for the kids to play, and then they win candy. So instead of doing a trunk or treat, like you get to do all these games and stuff. So it's kind of like a small Halloween carnival. Really cool. Uh, with the haunted house, uh, costume contest, and they had a photo booth. Which, oh yeah, I need to actually share that photo on my community page. That way you guys can see me and our son as Superman and Batman. And then my daughter made an amazing mask that she purchased on a line on Amazon. It's like a paper mask, like kind of like a pressed paper, and then she was able to add to it. So she added felt. So it's like a paper base that then you can add to and do whatever you want. So that was really cool. All right, well, I'm thinking I'm gonna add some white. We got enough time right now. We'll add some white to this, and then we'll make something else. So I wanted to give an announcement. So I've been talking about the whole 30-day GardunoGlass giveaway, and then I was like, but there's 31 days in October, right, for Halloween. But then I got booted, um, and couldn't do any live streaming or anything for a week. So I got my first strike on YouTube. So then we couldn't do it all the way through till Halloween, and I couldn't. You know, we were gonna do the whole dress up and everyone have the Halloween costumes on. Although you would be only able to see me, I guess. But you guys could have been in your costumes. You guys could have been in your birthday suits and no one would have known. Like, what are you dressed up as? I'm dressed up as my birthday. So, I am. What I've decided to do for that 31st day, I figure we're going to take all the winners. We're going to put all the winners in a random name selection in a drawing. And I'm going to make something between now and in the next, 4 or 5 days when we finish this off. So we got day 24 and day 25. That's tonight that we're going to announce. So then tomorrow will be day 26, then day 27, day 28, day 29, and then day 30. So we got 5 days left after tonight. 5 more days. And geez, it already used all that? Holy. We're gonna have to bring out some more glass. So this is a 4-foot rod right here that I cut in half. I'm trying to find the centerpiece somewhere around there. And I always like to see if I can, how close I can cut it directly in half. Kind of like my own little personal game to play here. So you guys can be a part of this and see, did I get it in the middle? I don't know. I think my right arm is a little bit longer than the left. But we'll see. Okay, here we go. Try not to hit the camera here. You guys are like perfectly right there in that space. Alright, let's see. Ah, what's going on to your back? What did I say? The right was longer than the left? So, let's see if I can show you. That's the difference right there. The right is a lot longer than the left. By that much. Only by a couple inches though. If I had moved over 1 inch, and I was saying like it's a little longer, if I had moved over and corrected it, it might have been. So thanks, yeah. I'm still with you. I'm still here. It's the first strike. So I have to behave for 90 days. You know, hopefully hopefully none of the past videos or anything else get me in trouble, but it is what it is if that's what happened. But I guess because I've reached my 1K subscribers, I'm going to be getting watched a little bit more, right? That's what she said. Alright, so we're going to make a couple of these white mushrooms here. I've been on a mushroom kick lately. Making glass mushrooms, YouTube. Not talking about anything. I know, I gotta be real careful. Watch my P's and my Q's. So, we're just gonna keep this all with glass and keep it all chill and do what we do here. So I made a couple videos recently on pretty much how to make these. Showing the $5 original glass mushrooms and how they're made. So these are always going to be available for $5 retail. But if anyone's ever interested in reselling, I know every once in a while I'll run into like a jeweler or someone else who vends, or just someone who's looking for a way to make some money on the side, and they're like, hey, I could do that. Oh yeah, and food mushrooms too. Yeah, you know, I actually have always wanted to get like a pine or cedar log and drill the holes and then make the mushroom pellet to then put in the holes, the plugs. I've always wanted to do that, even with just like a little small log. You know, all you do is you get like a pine log and you soak it. You just let it get waterlogged. Just put it in water for like 30 days, basically. And then drill some, well, I don't know if you drill the holes before or after, because would you want to drill with a wet log? That'd be kind of weird. Alright, so we're going to make some of these white mushrooms here. You know what I really love is the white stem and then putting a little chocolate on the tip. So then it makes a chocolate cap with the white stem. Or giving the butterscotch, a little bit of butterscotch color to it. That's pretty nice. Or even some red too. Nice solid red on top of some white. So you guys are all foodies, huh? I just made some really awesome ground turkey. Cooked it with some rice. Seasoned the turkey with some cumin, coriander, red chili powder, garlic powder, pink Himalayan salt, the rock salt that you gotta grind yourself. And then the rice, we use because we're out of our basmati rice or jasmine. I don't remember which one it was that we bought last time. But we usually buy rice by the like 30 pound, 20 pound, 30 pound bags. Something like that. We get like 2 of those and it lasts us pretty much for like a year. But then I mixed up the rice with the ground turkey. We added that on some Fritos. It made basically a Frito pie. A little bit of cheese. And voila. Quick and easy tonight. So I cook all the time, every day, every meal pretty much. There might be a couple meals here and there where I don't have to cook, but for the most part I cook all the meals, every meal, every day. My wife has issues with standing for too long. So it's hard for her to stand there and cook. Kind of dangerous too. And I've always been a cook, so I don't mind cooking. Alright, there goes our first white one. Little white mushroom right there. Clean up that punchy mark. There's a cool little white mushroom in there, all glowing nice. That looks cool. Your wife is lucky to have you. Have a man like you. Thank you. That's the only thing cooking does, take a lot of time. Right. Yeah, that's the thing, is it does take a lot of time. It takes a lot of time out of the day. But that's the good thing about being able to blow glass, is it gives me that time to be able to put into my family. That's what I love about blowing glass, is I've always been able to dedicate more time to like my children and my family, and being able to, you know, being able to cook all the meals. You know, if we want to go do this or do that on certain days, and we can. You know, it's a little hard with my wife and her disability and stuff, but when we can get out and do some things, you know, it's nice to, I can just go when I need to go. That's the one thing that I love about blowing glass. I have the freedom to just get up and go. Uh-oh. This thing's like completely in the way here for my elbow. Yeah, this morning we had pancakes, and my wife is gluten-free, dairy-free. Our son is dairy-free and pretty much gluten-free too. So I like to make our pancakes a little bit healthy. We get the Crusties, or sometimes the Bob's Red Mill pancake mix, the gluten-free. And they come out really good, actually. Like, for someone who's not gluten-free, I can eat these pancakes and I never notice the difference. That's the awesome thing about these pancakes. I can't do her bread. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like gluten-free bread, but I can do the pancakes. But then I add oats to them, and then I add flaxseed and cinnamon, and today I cooked them on coconut oil. Man, they were so good. Oh yeah, we need to do some Christmas stuff live, for sure. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if I like the way that mushroom got pushed. This camera is completely in the way right here. And this piece of glass is so big that it's hard to hold and then push that mushroom properly without hitting the camera. Here, I'll figure out how to do it right again. Where are we at? 9:48? Alright, I can always do more mushrooms tomorrow. Yeah, that's kind of a goofy mushroom there. Like, how am I going to hide that? I just hide that in the back. It's interesting though. Someone's gonna love that one because it's goofy looking. That's just the way it is. That's the one thing I've learned a long time ago as an artist. Is I'm an artist to create art, not for myself, but for others. So, I got to remember it's the eye of the beholder. And there may be someone who's going to love something that I don't have the taste for. I'm just like, I think that looks ugly or that doesn't look right or whatever. And someone's going to be like, oh my gosh, that is perfect. So I always have to remember as an artist, and I always try to remind other artists too, that we create things not for ourselves but for others. So you never want to get stuck thinking like, oh, that doesn't look right, and then you throw it away, toss it to the side or whatever, get mad at yourself because it didn't come out the way that you wanted it to come out. Like it came out the way it was supposed to. That's for sure. You should invent a flame that melts glass and cooks dinner at the. So you want to know something? I've actually cooked, um, and I have photos to prove it. I don't think there's video, because it was way back in like 2012. But I cooked spinach artichoke dip on my torch and using my kiln. No joke. Not gonna lie. I made spinach artichoke dip. It was pretty simple, you just cook the spinach down and then you add the canned artichoke heart to it, and then there's like a bunch of other stuff that at this moment I don't remember exactly what it all is. I'm pretty sure there's like cheese, cream cheese, something or another. I don't remember. Mayo? Is there mayo in it? Mayo and sour cream? I don't know. I don't remember. Right? Just have a little burner right there. Just have a hot dog just cooking. Except all the juice and all that stuff. You got to be careful. You don't want to drop a bunch of food on your glass. Then you'll be working with dirty glass. Alright, let's see what I can do here. So something Christmassy, huh? No, I think it's a great idea. You just cook right here while you like, yeah. I always think of like, how do you harness how could you harness the heat? One thing that I could do actually would be to set up a hood directly above me right here. And then that would heat up from the flame right above it, right? And then you could either put stuff directly, like, have it chained to the ceiling so it's not going to fall, something real sturdy. And then you could just have a hot spot, so you maybe don't want to put it right above the heat source, maybe put it over to the side, you know, like a wood burning stove. You could totally do that. You could cook some soup right there all day while you're blowing glass. Heck yeah, why not? Put some grilled cheese up there. You got some cheese all dripping on your head, like, oh, it's ready. There you go. Here's your steak and mushrooms and your new pendant. Just make a steak and mushroom pendant. That would be awesome. I used to live off grid, so I think about those kinds of things. Like, how could you? How could you harness the heat from this and that? I was gonna actually make. I was gonna use this kind of a rod here, and get a bunch of little short pieces that were gonna be like rounded on the top or something. I don't know. Like, I was gonna have to experiment with it. Like, would it be better if I kept it like this here, all small and rounded a little bit? Should I make it more bigger and more bulbs here? Should I make it flat like a disc on top to where you drill holes basically in the roof? And I had basically a tiny home that I was gonna just experiment with. And so I was gonna drill a couple holes here and there, and we were gonna see about getting some solar light basically coming through from the fiber optics of the rod. Because when I heat this up on one end, the light comes through this end right here. I wish I could show you. With the shorter piece, I could show you. Alright, so we're going to do this giveaway here really soon. I'm sorry that I had to go away for a week. I had to go to boys camp or whatever. Had to go to the re-education facility. Had to get re-educated on my P's and Q's. I tried to go live a couple times to see if I could, and it wouldn't let me. And I even tried to make a little short or a clip or something, which was a good one, and now I don't even remember what it is or what it was. So I'm like, now I can't go back and redo it. I just throw a whole bunch of throw some burritos in the kiln. We just heat them up for the day. I went to the YouTube Bad Boys Club. Like, yo, man, they sent me to boys camp. I'm like, uh-oh. They're like, you can't do that here. Don't be speaking the truth here. Don't be utilizing your First Amendment. Just spin that wheel and you'll be okay. Oh, yeah. So I actually know how to make really cool rocket stoves. And I have, oh my gosh, do I have it here? I don't know if you guys know what a rocket stove is or not. So basically it's a J, like a J shape fire tube, where you put the fire on the bottom inside. You burn it inside the J tube, and it'll. What happens is the heat. It'll start to get hot, right, and then heat rises. So as your fire is going, the heat's rising, and the bottom opening of the J, it sucks in the air, which stokes the fire, which then makes the fire hotter to burn up hot to the top, which then starts to form a turbine and like a rocket basically, and that's why they call them rocket stoves. I can make them and sell them. I can make coffee can rocket stoves, but I've made. You can look up the world's tiniest pocket rocket stove or something like that, and you'll find me. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I gotta give my arm a rest anyways. Ooh, a mass rocket heater. You know what's up then. Oh, do I know where it is? I saw it the other day. I almost broke it. I think it's on the floor over here somewhere. Look at all kinds of baggies of some glass and stuff. Sorry. You guys are on a drum right now. I got all kinds of dichroic. This is some really cool glass right here. There's an ohm inside of that one. I don't know if you can see that ohm. I'll have to take it out for you to see that. What's in here? Oh, and there's a bunch of silver scraps. Cool. I forgot about that. Okay. It's broken. Missing the legs. But this is one of the small. It's not the tiniest one that I ever made. But you can see, like, I don't know, my hand's like, what? I guess 3.5 inches wide. So you can see how big that is. I think this is a what, 20, maybe, I don't know, 30 millimeter, 32, not 38. I don't think it's 25.4. 25.4 would be smaller. So yeah, that's a little tiny rocket stove right there. What's going on, M. Batson? I see you're here. Yeah, you can make one with a coffee can. I don't know if I have mine. I used to have a bunch ready to go for camping, but we don't really go camping these days. All right, let's get back over here. I rested my arm enough. Yeah, so on Facebook, I have a group or page called, what's it called? It's called Earth Stoves. And I'm sure it's got all kinds of different ideas on how to make earth stoves, including water heaters, where you just wrap copper line around it. And even if you make like a small coffee can rocket stove, you can still wrap that sucker with copper line, and you can even heat up your water inside of your RV or something like that, and get yourself a nice hot shower or bath. When I was living off grid, man, it was like Disneyland to me. I felt like I was MacGyver up there. Everyone was just like so lost with trying to figure out things on how they can do this and do that. And I was like, oh, you just do this, you just do that. And I was just so ready to try out all these things that I had been looking at on YouTube for years and years and years. And finally I was like, wait, I can just try this out like now, today, here. Like, hey, let's do this. It was cool. I loved being off grid for a little while. That was so much fun. Such a wonderful experience. Oh yeah, you could just, it's basically the same thing as a wood burning stove. See, the thing is we made one that was with a 55-gallon barrel. So then you could use the top of that. Well, yeah, you could use the top of it to cook on, like a cooktop. I was gonna say the bottom because you flip it upside down. Use the bottom of it because it's cut open. But yeah, we had a 55-gallon barrel rocket stove that would burn up into the chamber, right, and then it would combust within itself, and then all that combustion and everything, the soot would just burn away because it would get so hot, like a big old turbine within there, and burn all the soot if you make it right. And then that heat would then have to escape somewhere, so you'd have a vent on the bottom, and then we had the vent pipe going through the earth. We dug a couple little tiny trenches, and then had it like snake under the earth, and then out the corner of the tiny home that we had built there. It was cool. And it really did keep the place warm pretty nicely. 55 gallons. That thing was huge. But yeah, you gotta be careful with those and make sure that you get it towards the thermal induction, I guess. The heat will start pulling that air through, but if you don't have the proper ventilation and everything, if it's not built right, like what I've learned is, everything, the whole tube has got to be the same size. You don't want it to have a bigger size tubing in one spot to where then it can open up and back up or anything like that. And that's what a lot of people do wrong, is they'll have, maybe start off with a 4-inch pipe on the inside and then try to have a 6-inch on the out or something. And you got to just keep it all the way through the exact same. But you know, you got to definitely be watching it and manning it. That's the other thing too. You know, it takes work, it takes effort to make sure that it's working properly. Yeah, but it just is knowing how to do it, knowing how to build the internal combustion chamber. We made ours out of cob, but there's ways, there's plans online. It's really cool to see how other people make theirs, how fancy they can be made, or how simple they can be made too. Like, it's ridiculous. I love rocket stoves. The only thing is they're not really up to code, so you can't install them permanently. So you want to make sure that you install it in a way to where it can come apart, and then you don't get in trouble for permitting and permit violation and all that. That's the trick. All right, so I'm just like messing around over here and trying to like make this all nice and perfect, but I forgot we got to get to the giveaway here. I don't know if you guys can see what this is so far. Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much about that. I mean, every county is different. You know, in New Mexico, there's a place called Socorro County, and what I learned was they don't even need like building permits. You can just build like a shanty, and you don't need any permit. I won't be able to demonstrate this rocket stove because it's broken. There's a hole in it right here, but that's where the legs used to go. So then it would stand up. I'd have to repair it. All right, let's see if we can finish this guy up real quick. You guys know what I'm making, right? So yeah, everywhere is different with permitting and stuff. So you just would have to check your own county and figure out, can you do something or not do it? Because I don't know. We had to deal with some stuff like that before, and I don't know. At first it was like, everyone around us was out there doing their thing, building their own stuff. But then a neighbor got in trouble, or not got in trouble. A neighbor got upset or something, and decided to start calling the city upon us and getting us in trouble, which was so weird. But that's just how that goes sometimes. Alright, you see this guy? That's what I made so far. He's missing some arms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Socorro is like that. I don't know. Things could have changed though in the last few years, but about 3, 4 years ago, I was checking out different things like that. I also heard Texas is like that as well. I heard that you could just build whatever you want in Texas. But I don't know, because I don't live there. Alright. What you think of that little guy? He's cute and fragile. Look at one arm like way bigger than the other. It's like perfect. It's exactly what they look like. Like, what do I do? Put a little loop on him on top somehow. That way he's a little, somehow give him a loop on his hat. Alright, cool. Got a little hidden hook on his hat right there. I don't know if you can see that. Be able to hang him from his hook now. Alright. So now we try to take him off and not break him. I don't have my kiln on, so we're going to have to keep him off to the side and make sure that he don't break, and we'll put him in the kiln. And I mean, he's fragile though, this guy. Those arms are always fragile on the snowman. Alright, and I made it to where I should be able to just cut him off pretty quickly right here. I kept it real thin on the bottom. I didn't know if I wanted to keep him on a stand to make him flat, or I didn't know how I wanted to make him, but we're just going to round him up now and it'll be a little snowman. Actually, I should flatten him, right? Snowmen are round on the bottom. There we go. Now he's a real snowman. And he's done. Alright, so with that being said, let's get to spinning that wheel here. And move everything over. And make sure he's got a little space. As you put him down without... Hopefully he doesn't crack. And that he can make it into the kiln tomorrow. Alright. We got ourselves a little snowman. Oh, I put the carrot nose, I believe. Can he be in the giveaway? We'll hold off on that. Maybe what we're... So what... I don't know. Did I finish? Did I finish that announcement? So on the 31st day... So we were going to do 31 days, right? 30 days for the GardunoGlass giveaway. And then on the 31st day, we were going to basically make sure everyone had their prizes and then we got it all and everything, right? So I was thinking we're going to get all the winners in for one last final finale where I'm probably going to like put together like a prize package. So I'm thinking, yes. But let's put this one in that prize package. And we'll make some other things. And I was also thinking, like, we have some leftovers here on the table from all the different giveaways, right? So we got all these different leftovers here. So I was thinking, well, a lot of these can go into that prize package. And I'll make something else very special to go along with it. So, and being that it's Christmas, I think that's appropriate as a snowman for sure. And I was thinking maybe even doing like, you know, Christmas ornament or something like that. So, let's do that for day 31. We'll put the names of all the winners of the subscribers in. So I'll have to make sure I have everyone's names all together on that day for all the winners, and which pretty much like almost everyone who's entered has been a winner. There's only a few on the wheel who haven't won. So with that being said, let's go check out the video here. I'm gonna refresh I officially reached 1K subscribers. We're gonna refresh this. We're gonna make sure that we got all of the winners in. Let's get you guys over here. And let's see, can I tilt you? There we go. Something happened. Hold on a sec. Okay. Whoa. Alright, so now, zoom in a little bit. Make sure you guys can see what's going on here. So August 30th, I officially reached 1,000 subscribers. And then we back down to 997, then 998. That was interesting, as while I was live, I got some subscribers in right there. That was pretty cool to watch. Alright, so let's check and see. Do we have any new comments? We got 49. That I remember 46, right? So check it out. Look at this. Pam Paints 2. New entry. So let's get this individual in. So we'll go to the wheel of names and we'll make sure Savages was the last one in here. So we'll make sure that we get, what was it? Pam Paints 2 in. Alright, and then let's go back. Wandering Spirit. I believe that's a new one. Right? No, Wandering Spirit 66 is already in. Let's make sure Pam Paint, no, Pam Paints is not in. So these are all new. Wandering Spirit, Selena Seraphin, Elizabeth Colatos, Savages, Pam Paints. We're up to 28 now. Lady Sundown 69. Awesome. We got some new individuals here. So we'll make sure we get this individual in. Oh. Lady Sundown is now in it to win it. Alright, let's see. Is there any more? Stackaholics is the next one. I think that's probably it. Savages. Thank you, Savages. Love your videos, Dan. Speak Live, 7 Stacks, Dawson, Red Dragon, Simply Sora. All these other individuals here, all of you are already entered to win. Excuse me, sorry. And some of you have already won, actually, which is really awesome. So congratulations to all of our winners so far. Pam Paints is now in, and Lady Sundown is in, and also Wandering Spirit 66 is in. I believe that's all of the new names. So we can get started now with day 24 and day 25. Let's spin that wheel. Are you guys ready to do this? Let's make sure we got you guys centered properly. Should I zoom in that much like that? That's good. Yeah, that'll work good. We don't have to see the whole circle, but at least we can see the names right there. Alright, so I don't remember who our last two winners were, day 22 and day 23. Day 23 actually was, let me see if I can remember by just looking at the names. Was day 23 Madame Star? Or Nightbat? And then there was someone else who I don't remember for day 22. So that's the thing, is that video got deleted and removed, day 22, day 23. So I don't remember who the winners were in that one. And if you guys can help remember, that would be awesome. If not, we may have to just skip over that unless the day 22 winner actually saw it and can claim their prize. All right, well, let's spin this wheel. All right, everyone, good luck. It was? No. Really? Was it, Duh? We got to make sure everyone can confirm this. I don't remember. Yeah, we got day 20 in for sure because day 21 in because that one wasn't deleted. Only day 22, day 23 video was deleted. And then our day 24, while we were live, I got cut out, got cut short, and everyone thought that I don't know. Everyone thought that I just lost signal or whatever. And I'm sorry, I couldn't come back in and let you guys know. I don't know if you guys even saw the comments. I think I tried to comment and let you guys know. That was weird. That was so crazy. All right, well, let's get back to business here. You guys ready to play? Let's spin that wheel. All right, day 20. What is it? Day 24 right here. Okay. And we got to remember day 22, day 23. We got to make sure we get them in. So here we go. Day 24 winner right here. Winner, winner. Let's go. All right. Sorry, I didn't have my drum roll ready because I'm doing a dab. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Day 24's lucky winner coming around. Look at the small little names now. Oh my gosh. Who is it gonna be? Who will it be? Is it gonna be Jack Cook, Edie, Seven Stacks, Speak Life, Scooby Roo, Madame Star? Or is it going to keep on spinning and go to USA 505? Will it continue to spin? Oh my gosh, once again, Brewers prospecting 420 for the win. Did you see that? Ooh! I don't remember the last time you won Brewers prospecting, but we'll be tallying up all the wins here soon, making sure everyone's got their prizes and everything. Congratulations. Man, that was so close. Wasn't that so close? It was so close to USA 505. That individual, I believe, is from Santa Fe. And so close, Madame Star. Mr. Monkey, almost. That was cool. Man, 420, 420 for the win. Oh, you got a screenshot of it. Madame Star One, legit. Okay, cool. See, I thought that it was, I wasn't sure, but I was like, I believe it was Madame Star or who else I thought that I said, right? I was like, maybe Night Bat, but yeah, Madame Star. I believe that's who I remember. So yeah, thank you for screenshotting it because that does help. All right. Well, we're here now for today. Today's final winner. We're back after a week of hiatus. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a live demonstrations tomorrow. If I'm going to be set up here in Albuquerque, but usually Sundays we do the live vending, live vending. We basically set up at the market in Nob Hill, and I may try to do some live glass blowing demos, but I don't know because my wife may be taking off and going to Santa Fe. So, hey Santa Fe, you almost won. But yeah, if she goes, then I won't be able to go and vend. But if she doesn't go, then I might be able to vend. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing any demos because then it means I have to clear up this whole table. And there's a huge mess here. I don't know if I want to deal with that. Such a big dilemma. Dilemma. You guys remember when the word dilemma was spelled with the dilemma with the N-A at the end? But Mandela effect got rid of that now. Alright, you guys ready? Once again, I'm just rambling over here just because I'm trying to delay it. I don't want to have this over right away. But you guys ready to play? Spin that wheel. I can't really hit the drum because you guys are on the drum actually. That doesn't work too well. Need a new drum now. Alright. Oh yeah, that was really fun to make that snowman. We will have to find the actual tiny rocket stove. It's smaller than that one. And, you know, I will do a live demonstration on my rocket stoves. And if I can get to the one in the backyard, I want to rebuild it. It's a cinder block rocket stove. And I'd like to get that one functional. And yeah, we'll do a live demo. I love to build them. I have, you know, all you need to do is like save a bunch of cans. And you put a bunch of cans together, and it works out really good. So, but all right, let's play Spin That Wheel. You guys ready? Here we go. This is we're what? Day 25? Day 24, winter Brewers Prospecting 420. You can screenshot that. And here we go. Day 25. You guys, we got 29 entries. Day 25. That means on day 29, we might have day 29 and 29 entries. We are almost to one entry per day. Except everyone, a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people got in like halfway through. It's too bad we didn't have 30 people in for the whole time. But this is fun now. All right, here we go. Let's play it. Are you ready to go? Spin that wheel. It's 10:37. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? We're gonna stop the glass man's world spinning around, spinning around. It almost looks like I'm an arrow, huh? The logo almost looks like I'm pointing over there to the winner. Just kidding. Who would that be? Nightbat, Simply Sora? That'd be crazy if it landed over there. Alright, who's it gonna be? Will it be Simply Sora, Republican Fella, Numbskull Skills, Red Dragon, Dawson once again? Or is it gonna be Duh? Will it stop? Will it stop? Oh my gosh, Duh. You almost wanted Stackaholics Anonymous. For the wait. Yeah, there we go. Stackaholics Anonymous. I believe you are a new entry recently. Congratulations. I believe that may be your first win. Thank you so much for playing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. That's awesome. You got your first win, I believe. Unless this is your second time. I don't remember. I got to go through all of them, and we'll make sure we have them all written down in my tab. Get all the gifts in and everyone set up. And then very soon we'll be sending it out. I know Dawson was asking if I had shipped out the jellyfish. And no, I have not. Still right here. Still got your jellyfish. Safe and sound right here. Beautiful one too. Beautiful, beautiful jelly. So yeah, I still got it right here. I figured we're so close to having all the winners and everything, I might as well just wait. We'll ship it all out at once. But thank you so much for tuning in, for watching the snowman. Let me show you the snowman. I believe it's cool enough to show you now. bring you guys back around over here. All right. So let me show you this snowman real quick without dropping him, of course. Let's see. It's got a little orange nose right there. Little carrot nose. He's cool, huh? Who's gonna take me home this year? Who's it gonna be? Oh yeah, you could also put tea candles in the rocket stove. It might fire them up and make them burn hot. Does he stand? He stands. I don't know if you see that. With a little red skirt. That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool, actually. Oh, how come I can't scroll up? Oh, there it is. Alright, well, I think I'm done for the night. That snowman worked out pretty good. And, yeah, maybe we'll make a little snow woman. I do have another snowman somewhere around here. I make them. I've made them before. So I knew I could make it. You know, I make things over here that I know I can pull off in front of you without really... excuse me. Without really having issues. But then again, there's some things that maybe I've made here that I've never made before, right? Like the little UFO guy. That guy was a first. I mean, I've made UFO guys before, but not one like that. So yeah, that is an awesome idea. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I'll be going live all the time again and be making a lot more jewelry and things. I do need to make a few more of the mushrooms here if anyone wants to stick around. But I think we could just call it a night at this point. It's already been an hour and almost an hour and a half. I guess we could go for 90 minutes and go another 12 minutes. Could make 2 more probably. Can you make a reindeer family? That would be amazing. I probably could, but then that's taking away time from things that I probably should be making. You know, that is one thing, though, that I don't know if I've ever made is a reindeer. So now you got me curious. Can I make a reindeer? Probably not going to make one now or tonight. I want to make a couple more of these white mushrooms here real quick. I only need to make 3 more and then I'll be done with the whole sure you guys are all up. So yeah, I just need to make 30 more, and then I'll have 5 of the white mushrooms all ready to go. Oh yeah. You know, the one thing that I always get asked to make, and I do make, are like little miniature glass Christmas trees. And those are pretty cool and pretty kind of simple to make. And then the Christmas ornaments, those are one thing that I like to make for like, dang, I cannot get my arm in there properly. For making, what was I going to say? Christmas ornaments for necklaces. And they basically look like the hot air balloons, like almost identical. But then I'll add different knobs and different things to them to have it, make it look more Christmassy. So I've been making these just in case. I'm doing some vending tomorrow. So I'm hoping to have all these all set up and finished so I can take a photo of these. So I want to get these white ones done. And then I can take a photo. I'll put it up on my Instagram and Facebook. And I can probably share it here on the community page as well. That way you guys could check it out too. And I'll share, I don't know if I've shared the Halloween image yet of me and our son with Superman and Batman together. But yeah, I will definitely make some Christmas ornaments, candy cane earrings, little tiny Christmas light bulb earrings. You know, like the old school light bulbs that were kind of big, pointy glass bulbs. I make those, so it looks like just like a glass bulb, and it looks like the little plug-in part, the little metal plug-in screw-in part, and then they hang for little earrings. Little Christmas ornament balls and bulbs. Little Christmas trees. Except Christmas trees are more like stands, like kind of like how the snowman is standing up. That's how the Christmas tree would be. It would just stand up on its own. Snowflakes are one of the most awesome things that I make for Christmas, and those are just in clear glass rods, and those are really awesome. But I can't make tiny snowflakes for earrings. I wish I could, but I do. They're probably about 3 or 4 inch rounds. And a proper snowflake, you know, comes out from 6 points from the hexagon. So you can't do 4 points or 8 points. You got to do 6 points to make sure that it's a true snowflake. So these are the original classic $5 mushroom, one color, single push. Nothing too fancy, but still, these are like, you know, these are classics. People love these. Ever since I've been working glass since 1995, I've been making these. and selling them for $5. Oh yeah, I definitely do lives where I even will have things available for sale. You know, basically it's like even when I'm at a market and I'm vending, and I'll show off, you know, what we got available, and if you want to purchase it, I can set it off to the side. You can pay right then and there with like PayPal or Square or um, I don't have Cash App, but my wife does. So yeah, we can set up things like that. Yep, I'm all ready to go. I've been doing this for quite a while and figured out how to utilize the online system here to really like branch out and get glass sold around the world. The only thing is the shipping. It costs a lot more to ship outside of here, outside of Canada or Mexico. I think like to ship one little item to the UK was like almost $20 for just shipping alone. So it gets pretty expensive when you go global like that. But then, you know, you pass on that cost to the purchaser as long as they know and understand that. Nice. And just enough to make one more. And that's what we need. After this one is one more. And congratulations once again to our winners tonight. Who was that? To Brewing 420, Homestead Brewing 420, and also to one of our newer entries. I forget the name now, and I don't have that screen up anymore. Stackaholics Anonymous, is that correct? Congratulations to our winners. We'll be back again live tomorrow night, Sunday night, which I do believe Sunday night we have to do our, what's it called? Fall back, spring forward, fall back. So we're going to be moving our clocks back. So that's going to change things up a little bit. That's going to be interesting. And we don't have any winners who got called tonight that are here, huh? So no one can choose their prize live. So we'll just have to be patient and wait. Oh, there's new rules, huh? Yeah, I noticed like with a couple of different countries, like you have to be very specific about what you're writing down and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's interesting to do that. I actually haven't really shipped cross these since all of the stuff went down. Now that you mentioned that. Huh. That's interesting. Well, I prefer not to, I guess, at this point with everything that's going on, man. It's a whole new world. Yeah, no, there's a few countries. I don't remember specifically. Sweden might be one of them, or Switzerland, something like that. Where it's got to be specific. You have to like write down certain things. I don't know. Like they have it in like when you're in line at the post office. So I know that those are definitely two new rules or new places with new rules and stuff. So you have to use like a whole new form, and I'm sure that the post office workers there are really happy with all of that. It's already so hard to figure out. I don't know how many times like I try to go send it one way, and then they like give me one form like that doesn't look like the same form as last time, and then they're like, no, that's the right one, and then we go through and like, oh wait, no, that's the wrong form. We got to do it with this one. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. Cause like, there's been a couple of times when it was like that. Cool, we got the 8 colors of the rainbow when you add the white light to it. The white for the white light. Yeah, I don't even know how much it costs to ship. The machine in the lobby. We don't have that here. I don't think. I'm like, what do you mean? You just put it in a box, and then it's like a little digital kiosk, like ordering at McDonald's. My issue is like trying to figure out which form is the proper form. Because you got to get the proper custom form for the right country. Each country might have a different customs form. That's all. But yeah, maybe the kiosk just is real simple and helps to explain it real quick and easy. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I will definitely check that out. And then you just pay with the card, I'm sure, right? So that's the only thing is you probably can't pay cash, but that's fine. And then you get a tracking number, tracking receipt, and all that too. Oh, that's the thing is I go to the main post office. That's the one by me. It's the main one. the main Albuquerque Post, and I don't see them with the digital. Yeah, we might be too old school here still. We're still like the Wild Wild West. You got open carry, gunslingers. And then you got to remember, I live in what's known as the war zone. They've renamed it the International District, but it's been dubbed the war zone for many, many years. And the main post office is right, pretty close here. Oh, I've never even ordered from Temu. I've never ordered from Amazon. I don't think I've ever ordered anything online from Walmart. My wife has, though. I boycott certain places, but she's not on the same bandwagon with me. Alright, last one. Did we go way over 90? Yeah, by 17. Oh. Alright, well thanks for tuning in and watching. I'm going to let you guys go after this, because it's been long enough. And it's been fun, and I'm glad that I'm back. And we'll be doing these giveaways once again, like I said, up until day 30, and then on day 31, we will then do a final giveaway where we'll do like a big cash prize, not cash, but a cache of glass, you know what I mean? Oh, what's up, 7 Stacks? Yeah, hit that like. I never tell anyone to hit that like. Hit that like, subscribe, blah, blah, all that. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what's up. This ain't your first rodeo. 7 Stacks knows what to do. Comes in right away. Hit that like. What's up? How you doing? How you been? We're about to get going. We called the winners tonight. You weren't one of them. Prospect Brewing 420, and a new entry came in. What was the other one? I just remembered it. And something anonymous. Something anonymous. I don't remember. But yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh yeah, Election Day coming in soon. That's one thing that just be prepared. I heard some stuff. Yeah, Stackaholics Anonymous. Thank you. I heard that the White House has already like got some kind of something going on over there. I don't know. Go check it out. See what's going on. There might be just some military exercises, which is usual. I mean, we have the military right down the street here. So they always have those exercises every day, all the time. But a lot of things are going on and happening, so be prepared. I'm gonna keep on giving away all the good old glass over here, and we'll see what happens. So, um, hopefully, everything's cool. Shh. Right? All right. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, and congratulations once again. I'm gonna let y'all go. We'll see you tomorrow.